Hey, what's up guys, it's Banu here from Andro.com. This is the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 and as you guys can clearly see, this smartphone has a pop-up camera up top. Not only that, it also has a premium design and a lot of great features packed into it. All of this comes in at an affordable price point. So in this video, let's go ahead and explore the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 and see if it is something that you should go ahead and buy. So if you guys are excited for this video, definitely go ahead and smash that like button, hit on that subscribe button right now. Let's get started with today's video. First off, let's go ahead and talk about the design of the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. So I actually have the sapphire blue color version of the Y9 Prime over here, but this is also available in black and green. The Y9 Prime 2019 has great build quality. In my hand, it actually feels pretty sturdy, and at the back here, if you see, there is a dual tone finish here along with the fingerprint scanner that is there at the back and the triple AI powered cameras that are there at the back along with the Huawei logo. The curved edges at the back make it easy to hold the smartphone in my hand. The Huawei Y9 Prime also weighs in around 200 grams and the weight distribution on the smartphone is quite good. At the front of the device is a 6.59-inch TFT LCD display and it's pretty good because there are no notches, punch holes or anything like that to hinder your experience. The display on this is all screen, so that's pretty great. You can really go ahead and enjoy the experience on your Y9 Prime. The bezels on this edge-to-edge screen on the Y9 Prime 2019 are also really small and it's a pleasure to use this. Having a look around the device, the first thing we find at the bottom is the 3.5mm headphone jack. So for all of you who love the headphone jack, it's there. Next we find the primary microphone along with the USB Type-C port and the primary speaker. On the right hand side we find the volume rockers along with the power button, and the buttons feel really clicky. At the top we have the secondary noise cancellation microphone along with the SIM card tray, and then we have the placement of the pop-up camera that just jumps up. On the left hand side there's absolutely nothing, and at the front along with the full view display that is there without any type of notch, we also find the earpiece up top. All in all, for the price that the Y9 Prime 2019 comes in, the design is quite good. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the specs of the Y9 Prime 2019. Powering this device is a Kirin 710F chipset and it has 4GB of RAM along with 128GB of internal storage. The storage on this device can be further expanded up to 512GB by making use of a microSD card. There's also a massive 4000 mAh battery powering all of this. Next off, talking about the camera specifications of the Y9 Prime. The front facing pop-up camera is a 16 megapixel camera with an aperture of f2.2. Coming to the back, there are 3 cameras and the primary camera is a 16 megapixel camera with an aperture of f1.8. There's also a 8 megapixel wide angle sensor with an aperture of f2.4, and there's also a 2 megapixel depth sensor with an aperture of 2.4. This smartphone also uses Huawei's AI photography, which can identify more than 500 scenes and optimize them for better contrast and colors. In addition, there is also a night mode on the Y9 Prime, and there's also 3D studio lighting modes that are built into the camera. The camera experience is quite similar to what we saw in the past, so it has a lot of features that are built in. If you want to learn about how to use this camera well, then definitely go ahead and check out one of my camera guides for a Huawei device. You can check one out in my channel. Go ahead and search for Huawei camera guide Andro Dollar on YouTube. I'll even link one down below in the description if you are interested in that. Now let's go ahead and explore some of the camera samples that I shot with the Y9 Prime 2019 in the time I tested this device. Now talking about the performance of the Y9 Prime 2019, Huawei has also bundled in the GPU turbo option for this device, so it will enhance your gaming experience at this price point. I tested out some mediocre games on this smartphone and they all seem to be working really well. Talking about the software, the Y9 Prime is powered by Android 9.1 Pie and it has a bunch of Huawei specific features, EMUI specific features that are built into it. There are smart assistant features like one-handed mode, motion control features, there's an ultra power saving mode on this device, there's an eye comfort mode, smart screen resolution, app lock, app twin and a lot more. So if you dig into the software, I'm sure you will find a ton of things. So if you want to learn some awesome tips about EMUI, definitely go ahead and check out one of my tips videos for EMUI. I'll leave one down below in the description if you want, or you can definitely go to my channel and find a lot of awesome tips for you to make the maximum out of your Huawei device. Next off, talking about the battery life of the Y9 Prime 2019, the device did quite well thanks to that 4000 mAh battery. Definitely you can get full day's use out of this smartphone with medium to heavy usage. However, something that I didn't like is the lack of fast charging on the Y9 Prime 2019. If the Y9 Prime also had fast charging, then that would have been the cherry on top with this device. However, since the device does quite well in day-to-day activities and is able to go through a full day, if you are only charging your device at night, then I don't think there will be a big problem when it comes to the lack of fast charging, because you can plug your phone at night, go to sleep, and when you get up in the morning, your phone will be fully charged. I also really enjoyed using the rear-mounted fingerprint scanner on the Y9 Prime 2019 mainly because of its speed. Actually, the speed of this fingerprint scanner made me forget that this device doesn't have an in-display fingerprint scanner, nor does it have any type of face unlock because of the pop-up camera. But thanks to the reliable and fast fingerprint scanner at the back, that was not a problem for me. Talking about some bonus features, it's really nice that the Y9 Prime 2019 also has a fall detection feature for the pop-up camera on top. So if by any chance you drop your smartphone, the pop-up camera will quickly go inside to reduce the damage. Huawei has also shown off in one of their videos that the pop-up camera is also really strong on this device. So you can check out that video if you want to see some crazy things that Huawei does with this pop-up camera. Seems pretty sturdy. So all of this is cool, but what's the price of the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019? The Y9 Prime 2019 is officially sold here in Sri Lanka by Huawei for 41,999 Sri Lankan rupees. They are also claiming that it's the most affordable pop-up camera smartphone that you can buy in the market. For the price that you pay, you get good build quality on this smartphone, a full view display that you can really enjoy without any type of notch or any type of hindrance, triple cameras at the back, a pop-up selfie camera along with a USB Type-C port, a headphone jack, and did I mention that this smartphone doesn't have any type of notch? That's something that I want to emphasize because the experience that you get at this price point with the Y9 Prime 2019 is pretty great. If you're looking for a good smartphone at this price point, then have a good look at the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 because this smartphone could be the one for you. Definitely go to a store and check out this phone in person, and I'm pretty sure the first thing that will attract your attention is the full view display at the front of this smartphone. Finally, I will leave that decision up to you. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you guys are interested in picking up the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019. Apart from really luxury features like water resistance and fast charging, the Y9 Prime 2019 has an overall bundle at this price point, and it's a good pick if you want to pick up a budget smartphone. Well guys, with that we come to the end of this video. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, definitely go ahead and smash that like button and hit on that subscribe button right now, and also hit on that notification bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you will be notified each and every time I upload a new video here on YouTube. Definitely go ahead and share this video with your friends and follow me on social media. I am at Andro Dollar. All the links are given down below in the description. That's where I post all the behind the scenes, while I do the smartphone test, as well as you guys can stay up to date with what's happening with the channel. Stay tuned to androdollar.com for all the latest from the tech world, and until I see you guys in my next video, this is Banu. Signing out.